Look, you will bow to my will, or face the consequences.
Captain Rylan Voss had faced death more times than he could count in the endless void of space. But nothing had prepared him for the enigma that was Princess Lyssara of Xytheron. She was notorious across the quadrant for her beauty and cruelty. A ruler whose whims could decide the fate of entire star systems. He had been sent as a diplomatic envoy, but the moment he stepped into her chamber, Rylan knew this mission would demand more than protocol. It would demand the endurance of his very soul. The chamber was unlike any place Rylan had seen. Walls of crystalline structure glimmered under an alien light, casting shifting patterns across the floor. Lyssara reclined upon a floating dais, her emerald eyes sharp and assessing, her form cloaked in translucent fabrics that shimmered like liquid starlight. "Captain Voss," she said, her voice smooth and melodic but laced with amusement. "You've come all this way across hostile space, carrying messages of peace. Yet I wonder, why do you persist? Surely your loyalty to the Terran Council has its limits?" Rylan stepped forward, keeping his hands visible. "My loyalty does not waver, Princess. I am here to ensure safe passage for your people and our citizens alike. I serve the Council and my word is my bond." Lyssara laughed softly, a sound that seemed to echo in the crystalline walls. A noble sentiment, and yet so fragile. "I could have your ship destroyed, your crew enslaved, and your body left to rot on a moon of my choosing. And still, you would remain obedient?" "I do not follow out of fear," Rylan said steadily, meeting her gaze. "I follow because it is the right course. I do not abandon my mission, no matter the threat." She studied him, tilting her head. Brave. Or foolish. Perhaps a bit of both. Do you not tire of serving those who care little for your life? Do you not desire pleasure, power, or perhaps something else? Rylan stiffened but did not falter. "I desire duty fulfilled. Nothing more, Princess." Her laughter broke again, melodic and cruel. "You are infuriating, Captain. Most men would grovel, beg, or betray themselves for a single touch from me. Yet here you stand, untouched, unyielding." She leaned forward slightly, her gaze piercing. "Tell me, is it fear that restrains you? Or loyalty?" "Loyalty," he replied without hesitation. Lyssara's eyes narrowed, curiosity sparking. She waved a hand, and the floating dais descended slowly, bringing her to eye level with him. "Then let us test your loyalty, Captain. Will you leave this chamber if I command it? Will you abandon me if I order you to walk away?" Rylan's jaw clenched. "I will not leave, Princess. Not while there is work to be done here. My mission continues, or whim cannot change that." A flicker of surprise passed over her face, quickly replaced by a wicked smile. "So stubborn. Admirable, but tedious. Perhaps I must punish your pride in ways you cannot imagine." Before he could react, she spoke an incantation in a language Rylan did not know. The air shimmered, and he felt a strange pressure press against his mind. His body stiffened involuntarily, yet his will did not break. Lyssara's laugh rang through the chamber again. "See? Even when bound by the energies of Xytheron, your spirit resists. How fascinating. How utterly, maddeningly human." Rylan struggled against the invisible force, gritting his teeth. "Your tricks do not sway me, Princess." She stood gracefully, walking closer, her movement hypnotic. She let her robes fall, deliberately, with the elegance of a predator toying with its prey. Her form was revealed in the alien light, sculpted and radiant. And yet, here you remain. No fear, no desire. Nothing but loyalty. How rare. How exquisite. Rylan's breath hitched involuntarily. The human mind was weak. Even the strongest had limits. But he reminded himself, he was not here for pleasure or conquest. He was here for duty. And duty, he realized, was stronger than temptation. Lyssara circled him, her fingers brushing near his shoulders, her touch seeming to almost hum with power. "Do you know what this means, Captain?" she whispered. "Most would succumb by now. Most would crumble, and yet you persist. You defy me, I do not defy you, princess, he said firmly. I obey my principles. I serve what is right. Her eyes glinted with a strange fire. Then let us see the true extent of your loyalty. You will stay here tonight. You will remain in my presence unyielding, and I will see if your spirit can endure all I can offer. Hours passed, perhaps minutes. Time in Xytheron's palace moved strangely. Lyssara continued her games, her words weaving a tapestry of seduction and mockery. She spoke of power, of secrets, of forbidden knowledge hidden in the depths of her realm. Each word tested him, tempted him, and yet he stood firm. Finally, she stopped, standing directly before him. Her eyes softened slightly, though her demeanor remained regal. I see, you are not like the others. Most would have bent to my will long ago, either through fear or desire. You are different. Rylan nodded, sweat glistening on his brow. I serve my mission, princess. Nothing more. A faint smile touched her lips. Perhaps that is why I must trust you. She reached out, placing a single hand on his chest. There was no force, no magic this time, only the warmth of skin against skin. You have passed the first test, Captain. Not of strength, nor of courage, but of fidelity. Your loyalty is remarkable. Rylan exhaled, his tension easing slightly. Thank you, princess. Lyssara's expression shifted, an unreadable emotion in her eyes. Do not mistake this, Captain. I am still your sovereign here. You will leave when your mission is complete, and nothing, not even your loyalty, will grant you reprieve from the duties you are bound to. I understand, he said. She stepped back, letting her robe settle. Yet remember this, loyalty is a rare jewel, and when found, it must be tested, cherished, and feared. You, Captain Rylan Voss, are a jewel among men, and perhaps, for that reason alone, I will not destroy you. Rylan bowed slightly, hiding the exhaustion in his body. Then I will continue to serve with honor, princess. Lyssara smiled, a true, fleeting smile that seemed almost human. Then let us begin anew. There is much to do, and the quadrant waits for neither hesitation nor weakness. As he left her chamber, Rylan felt a strange mixture of relief and unease. He had faced her trials and had not wavered, yet the encounter left a mark deeper than any battle scar. Princess Lyssara was a riddle wrapped in danger and allure, and he knew that their paths would cross again. But for now, he had proven that even in the presence of the most powerful temptation, a man's loyalty could remain unbroken, a beacon of duty shining, even in the darkest reaches of the cosmos.